Averaging about $8,000 to $10,000 per day right now with 4 crews. What's going on, dog? One of these hinges break?
A messy truck is a messy hat. Like,
yeah, that's bad.
Junk points on the front.
Live. Heart might bust out the side.
He's there live. What's up, guys? My name is Logan Sullivan, and this is how I run my $4 million junk removal company. All right, guys, we are out here on a Sunday prepping for the week. So we got doing some maintenance on some trucks, getting the trucks all nice and clean. Got to keep that good company image, you know what I mean? Seeing all these vehicles now, it actually seems kind of crazy. The first vehicle we started with was a Chevy Tahoe. It was a 2013 Chevy Tahoe, and we just beat the crap out of that. I think it had a max towing capacity of like 2,500 pounds. And we literally were hauling like 5,000 pounds plus with it every single day. We actually used to work every single Sunday. So the goal would be on Saturdays to empty our trucks before all the dumps closed. So the dumps actually close at like 5 p.m. or sometimes even 3 or 4 p.m. on Saturdays. So what we used to do is have all the trucks empty. Then Sunday we would come in here and fill every single truck, which basically what ended up happening is you kind of end up having a half day on Saturdays and a half day on Sundays. So we recently closed on Sundays for clients, and we're just opening on Saturdays for longer. So we're gonna have split crews. So a crew that starts at 6 a.m. and the last crew will end as late as 9 or 10 p.m. When you start a junk removal company, it's not too difficult to keep one truck pretty busy, but the second you kind of get your second truck and third truck, the bigger problem is more so you're managing other people now at that point. Really, you kind of have two options to expand. You can either kind of increase your marketing spend in your current service area and get more clients that way, or you can kind of expand your service area and add another route or add another county that you're covering. So we've done kind of a mix of those two things. So we started off with one county, and we just had one truck running in one county. Then we expanded kind of our marketing spend to 2 counties, and we had one truck running in 2 counties. And then, you know, that all those extra jobs and extra lead flow gave us enough cash flow to buy a second truck to operate then in 2 counties. And then we had 2 trucks operating in 3 counties. And then we use that cash flow to buy 3 trucks operating in 3 counties. So it's kind of just a game of, you know, expanding or increasing your marketing spend, whether you have to do that through widening your service range or if you have enough volume of leads to just increase your marketing spend in your current service range. You have to pick one of those 2 things, use the profits to buy more trucks, buy more vehicles, you know, taking on debt if you're able to. These 2 F-150s we got, these are both brand new. We got these during the, right in the middle of the hurricane, actually, Hurricane Helene. We were not able to get commercial financing for any big dump trucks. I was actually able to get personal financing on these 2 Ford F-150s. We got one here. The other one, where's the other one? Oh, the other one's actually getting washed right now with Alvaro. So we can maybe check that out. Yeah, let's go meet Alvaro. You guys will love Alvaro. Yo, what up?
Logan?
Maudine. What's going on, dog? How you doing? Pretty good. Guys, this is Maudine. So this is our operations manager. Coming in on Sunday, getting some things ready. What are you working on?
I'm working on the plan of the year. I'm doing a recap of the Q1, April, exact. I'm just writing some stuff down, but that's what I'm doing now.
Good stuff. How we looking?
We're looking good. We're on track. We just have to tweak some things in Q3, Q4.
Okay.
But maybe Q2 too at the end of it. But we're on track. We're doing good.
So guys, right now we're running 4 crews every single day, averaging about $8,000 to $10,000 per day right now with 4 crews. So yo, Maudine, what do we got to get to hit our goals for Q3 and 4?
Q3 and 4. So it depends, because we had 4 crew plan for Q3, but when we made the plan for the year, we were working Sundays. Now we're not.
Yeah.
So we had to switch.
So like we talked about earlier, we're taking Sundays off, so that changes our numbers a little bit.
Yeah.
For what we're trying to do for goals.
Because that's like 10 to 13 days off every single quarter. So it doesn't look a lot, but at the end of the day, if you want to average 8K a day, that's a big chunk.
For sure.
Q3, we need to average 2,500 if we have 4 crews, but I want to get 5 crews so we can average 2K per crew, which is more.
Easy way to make more sales, make more money is just increase the amount of days you're open or increase the hours you're open. Like if you are, you know, doing any service business and you're only open or you're only taking new appointments, you know, before noon or after noon or 3 days a week, 4 days a week, it's like you're missing out on, you know, so many sales. All right, guys, Guys, again, the net positive of us being closed on Sundays is really to optimize every part of the business. Anyone can really run, you know, a $10,000 a month business or a $30,000 a month business if you're really trying. You know, like if you put the time in, you spend the money in marketing, and you're actually operating it, you can run a $10,000 to $30,000 business yourself. Once you get kind of past that, you know, past having 5, 6, 7, 8 employees, and you're really trying to get into the millions and start doing some serious revenue, you have to have every part of the business on lock. You have to know where your company is losing the majority of its money and what your strengths are, where you're making a lot of that money. Flat tires is a big part of the business. You know, if you're going through all these landfills, metal recycling centers, all this stuff, people are gonna be having nails and screws everywhere. One way we've saved a lot, if let's say we get a flat tire, we take it to a tire shop, they might charge us 200, 300 bucks to replace that tire, put a new tire on it. So what we started doing is we start buying tires online in bulk. So that way we're saving, you know, $50 to $100 per tire, $50 to $100 per flat tire we get. So that happens, you know, let's say once every other day, once a day we get a flat tire. That's huge, huge savings right there. Guys, little hack for any business owners out there, if you put a leaderboard up for sales, sales will go up. So we put this leaderboard up probably about maybe 2 months ago now. So, I mean, it's huge just for the guys to be able to see kind of where they're at, where they're performing at. You know, if you get some guy who's, you know, not performing where they should be, they can visibly see that on a whiteboard. And it just puts it in their head. They're thinking about it throughout the day. You know, they might do the extra little push at the end of jobs to get the little upsell, work a little later in the day to get that extra revenue in there to improve their statistics. It also creates really good company morale. Like if you got guys that are joking with each other, talking shit about, you know, someone's number 1, someone's number 2, they beat them by a couple dollars. Like that's all fun and games and stuff. And it's fun to kind of have that, you know, throughout the company and just that joking environment. So we just went through the morning meeting, got the guys their routes. So everyone right now is grabbing their tool bags. So the way these are assigned, everything's numbered. So you can see right here, this one's got a number 4 on it. So the whole set is 4. So they got a number 4 dolly, number 4 brute, number 4 sawzall, number 4 drill. So we'll see that they have the number 4 set. If anything's missing from that set when they come back, we'll know obviously who took that set. So this is Tay. We got him from College Hunks Haul and Junk. We got Vic over here. This is Vic. Got him from 1-800-GOT-JUNK. We got Alden over there, Alden in the hat. We got Ian over here wearing the cowboy hat. Ian, both the guys from College Hunks. We got Tobias right here. He's from 1-800, stealing all their people, man. Yesterday, obviously we were out here. All the trucks are looking nice and clean now. We got Elvero clean them all down. We got no flats. Everything's ready to go. So like yesterday, if we were operating and we weren't closed, you know, we would have had to come here in the morning. We would have had to replace a couple flat tires. Some of these trucks should have been washed, cleaned out, stuff like that. So we're saving time. We're ready to go.
We're dumped out so we can have a vehicle to the roads. Yeah.
Dude, and then Black Truck, have we taken this to Millennium for them to like assess it?
I tried to. We scheduled back in the day. They were so busy. It was like, come back next Thursday. Like we don't have time. We pulled over and fixed it.
Okay.
But I can.
Let's try to take. I mean, it's not like super priority, but let's try to take that to Millennium and see if they know what's up with it. Dude, no way that was cleaned yesterday.
Yeah.
What the hell? What the hell?
Alvaro! Where's Alvaro?
What the hell, Alvaro? I don't even know where he's at. Alvaro! No está limpo. El trailer.
No.
Oh, it's chick.
¿El trailer?
Yeah.
¿También?
No. Oh, maybe he did pressure wash it.
Él me dijo el otro. No me dijo el trailer.
Oh, you said clean the trucks, not the trailers.
Wash all the trucks.
Ah,
I mean the trailers too.
miscommunication.
It's not good.
So here's what happened. Maudine said clean the trucks, not the trailers. So that's on him.
Yeah,
that's on him.
My fault.
Okay. Culpable Madrid.
Hey, Key's got a stacked route today. How much rev you doing today? At least 3K. At least 3K. All right, guys, this is Ian right here. He's basically whistling diesel, pretty much.
Yep.
So all built because he pays me enough. Window tint, 2.5 on the back. Took the topper off, did my own tires. There's the exhaust right there. It's right down all the way on the corner. It's about as big as it gets. We call it the leaf blower. It gives me about an extra 2 horsepower. But what's in the hood is what counts. This is very important. Four-cylinder, Walmart intake.
So we just did our inspection. Now we're heading to offload this metal. We actually get paid for the metal. It goes to the company.
Nice.
So we'll go and offload, get that little extra revenue, and then after that we'll be heading over the bridge to Tampa to hit our first job. Sounds like there's a couple of sofas outside. Should be an easy pickup, maybe a 15-20 minute job, and then we'll be off to Odessa for our next one. It's bad. Ugh. Stink. You want some mustard? Ugh, space. Ugh. Ugh. All right. Now that we offloaded the metal that we can, we're gonna go and reweigh and see what we got for it. Keypad. Back. So we made 1960. Just like that.